And welcome in, everyone. We're in the fourth inning here, already two men out.
Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
In now, Kenny's Vargas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Hey.
1 and 2 now, as that's in there at the knees.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
Infield shifted
Joey
well to the
Gallo.
right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually is a put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right
Now
there.
batting.
The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Mike Napoli is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
It's just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Torino.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His head-to-head line against Hector Santiago, 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Eduardo Escobar.
Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Escobar is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for Minnesota, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Gimenez. Hamels is ready. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Now another 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul. Close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he will strike him out. 10 now.
Leading out for the Rangers, right fielder.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's down to third. Sano takes it in. A quick out number 1.
Up next for the Rangers, designated hitter, Delino DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
How do you like that?
Now
A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Grossman sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Another 2-2 offering. Hot shot down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Here it comes now to Andrus. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Ready once again, Carlos Gomez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded on to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for score.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Profar will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's the sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is Taylor Rogers enters to do the pitching
Now
in the
pitching
bottom
for
of the
Twins,
sixth.
number 55.
Stepping into the
Taylor
box,
Rogers.
Rougned Odor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polanco over to his left, and on one pitch he's retired.
Up next for the Rangers,
Ready for
left
another
fielder,
shot now, Joey Gallo.
Gallo.
He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1-2 as he chases the slider. Misses, ball 2. Tyler Duffy,
please.
a right-handed
Now
reliever,
pitching for Minnesota, number 56, Tyler Duffy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in and looking for more, Mike
5.
Napoli. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Polanco is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Miguel Sano.
Leading off for Minnesota, 3rd baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game.
Up
Maybe
next
they'll
for
be more
Minnesota,
aggressive now, jumping
right fielder,
first pitch instead
Robbie
of finding themselves in the
Grossman.
hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gomez going back. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from 3rd as this should get him on the board. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Tony Barnett comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Hitter,
Eduardo Escobar will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at 3rd and only 1 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd. Fielded by Odor. Throw gets him for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
Now batting.
Striding in, Chris Jimenez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. Andrus has it. On to 1st, and this will remain a tie ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to the
pitching for
bullpen as
Minnesota,
it'll be the left-hander
number
Craig
67,
Breslow that gets the nod.
Craig Breslow.
Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for
Leading
2
off
with a
for the
strikeout
Rangers.
in this one.
Catcher,
And a ball 1-0.
Robinson
Ready with the
Chirinos.
1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Jurickson Profar.
Right
1 for 2 with a
19.
double on his line thus far.
Jurickson
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-2.
Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Delino DeShields.
Coming.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Presley
please.
takes over
Now
pitching duties.
for the Twins, number 57, Ryan Presley.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
There, that pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers set down in order. Score remains. Ready now, Eddie Rosario. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such...
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a
next for
textbook
Minnesota.
swing right there.
Center
Good
fielder.
weight transfer,
Byron
good hands to the ball,
Buxton.
solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
Your
And
attention,
time will be
please.
called here as
Now
with the
running at
important
second
go-ahead run at second
Number
base,
39,
they'll opt to go and get a little
Danny
more speed out
Santana.
there. Here's Byron Buxton now. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with
The batter,
nobody
number
out.
2, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Dozier.
Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gomez looking up, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Matt
attention,
Bush
please.
is on to pitch here
Now
in the
pitching
8th
for the
with
Rangers.
nobody out.
Number 51, Matt Bush.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The batter,
Now
third
at the plate,
baseman,
Miguel Sano.
Miguel
He singled his
Sano.
last time up. Pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. To 2-2 now.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting. Right fielder. Robbie
Trying to pick things up
Grossman.
where he left off. Robbie Grossman. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Chirinos recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Matt Belisle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Drew Robinson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at-bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on-base percentage counts.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here it comes now to Andrus. Elvis Andrus is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's Carlos Gomez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Out into right center. Well hit. Heading for second here is Gomez. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana shading to his right. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on the show. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Jose Leclerc enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eduardo Escobar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Chris Jimenez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at.
Leading off from the bottom
Michael
of the
Tonkin. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota.
In there for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he lays off for ball one. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 1-2. Here it comes. And 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Napoli. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot to third. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Catcher.
Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit down the third base line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Ready for another chance? Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now Asenka runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Real strike.
Slides and he makes the basket catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. Ryan Presley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michael Tonkin closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota. Jason Hamill will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year, just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting the base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is a start of him getting hot.
So no.
Here's Miguel Sano as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Hosmer has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. Line toward the alley in left center, and Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Here's Robbie Grossman. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
1-1.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Mondesi picks it up on to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Eric Hosmer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's got 8 hits in 34 tries. He's also driven in 5 runs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Batting fourth.
In is Jorge Soler. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan. Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Career against Kyle Gibson, 3 base hits in 27 at-bats. Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Castro coming to the plate now, Jason Castro. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Orlando's on the move. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And that misses 1-1. One out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Fouled back. Set to deal on 2-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 20.
So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 1-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Settling in now, Alcides Escobar, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. A runner at second, nobody out. To third, Sano comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
Raul Mondesi comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Buxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Gibson comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Mauer will look up and put it away. One left for Kansas City. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off for Minnesota, center fielder number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Buxton.
Nope, outside.
And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is ready for another chance. Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Paulo Orlando.
In there. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has it in his tracks. One down. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Into the windup and the pitch. Eric Hosmer will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro is under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2. Sario. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete. KC leads this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sano.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.